Hey y'all. So Republican Congresswoman Nikki Haley commented that America isn't racist and has never been a racist country. Okay. I'm sure you've heard this comment by Nikki Haley. It went viral all over the internet. Okay. Yet Haley admitted she herself faced racism growing up. So all I'm hearing is crickets right now, y'all. I'm confused. Okay. Um, so when America was stolen from American Indians, I know folks love to use the word founded, but it wasn't founded. It was stolen. And after it was stolen, a law was put in place that only white men who were landowners and Christian were to experience full freedom and equality. I'd say the latter is pretty racist, wouldn't you? A CNN contributor worded it beautifully when she said, "We can be honest about the history of this country and still be proud of how far we've come. However, we can't change history." And I love that CNN contributor said that because some people still get offended when the history of this country is spoken about. And hey, I get it. The very people whose ancestors were the cause of all the chaos and destruction in America don't like to be reminded about it. And there are some folks who could care less and would probably adopt back slavery tactics in a nanosecond. However, rewriting history and whitewashing history as a means of diluting the severity of the chaos and trauma back then and still felt today doesn't make getting through the process any easier. Just as refusing to acknowledge American Indians for who we are and reversing the non existent labels of Black and African American would give proper respect where it is due. It is understood that giving American Indians back land and wealth would dramatically shift the power in this country, which is why government refuses to do it, right? Government understands how creative a people American Indians are, and we take back the throne of being top creator within this world again, giving China a run for their money, so to speak, right? So there are so many systems in America that are outdated, right? Because those specific systems are only run by a certain group of people who refuse to allow other groups opportunity within those spaces. The latter, to me, is reminiscent to the movie Pleasantville. Have you ever seen Pleasantville, starring Reese Witherspoon? It's an amazing movie. And in that movie, change was strongly discouraged, right? Strongly, and left everything black and white until color began filling those spaces, until it consumed every space. And that's what the status quo is worried about, color consuming every space. Does it make sense? The thing is, though, color is undeniable. People gravitate to it because of its beauty and vastness. Music paints all kinds of colors that so many people are obsessed with and even come together in unity because of it. If every color can come together in unison for a music concert, why can't the same thing happen for fairness and equality? Makes you think, right? White supremacy operates through fear, and it instills fear in its own people. It's interesting because their fears, to me, aren't warranted. Their fears are of the unknown. Their fears have been conditioned within them. The fear of a system owning up to its atrocities done to the indigenous American Indian people and making it right through reparations is only a fear due to wealth being redistributed. But just because the wealth would be redistributed, giving American Indians more leverage and freedom, that doesn't mean American Indians will do to the oppressors what was done to us. If that was the case, wouldn't we be doing to our oppressor right now what they've always done to us? Like, seriously, think about it, right? Like, it would be havoc everywhere, but it isn't. We have freedom to choose to do to others what they do to us, but we don't. I think the latter is the biggest fear of all, which only proves the oppressor completely comprehends how horrible the system is and has been for Indigenous American Indians. There's always talk about Native American this and Native American that. However, Native Americans are people who've come from other countries to reside in America. However, the indigenous American Indians who were already here are the ones who deserve to be properly acknowledged as such and given reparations, in my opinion. Yes, giving reparations will dismantle certain systems put in place, but if we're to make positive change, isn't that the point? American Indians have always been a peaceful and warm people, and we know it to be true because if it weren't true, how in the fuck did we allow outsiders to come into our land and dominate us until we became their slaves while they stole, pillaged, and raped everything that we owned? How the fuck does that happen? I mean, I'm laughing, but this shit ain't really funny. If American Indians were savages, it wouldn't have happened. But what do you guys think? I love your feedback. Comments, y'all.